So, today I'll be going to talk about constipation during pregnancy. Introduction. At least 50% of pregnant women suffer from the constipation. So, why pregnant women are mostly suffering for constipation? So, the reason is that progesterone is the maintaining hormone during pregnancy, which decreases the muscle tone and the motility of the GIT. So that result into the atonicity of the gut and leads to the constipation. So that is the reason why pregnant women more suffer from the constipation. Next is, what are the causes of the constipation? First is, as the baby grows, the size of the baby increases, and that adds the pressure and stress to the anal vein, which leads to the constipation and hemorrhoids. Next is lack of nutrition. So during pregnancy, there is an increased requirement of the nutrition, that is mineral and vitamin. So if there are the decreased nutrition, that leads to the constipation. Third is low fiber diet. So as we all know that fiber increases the bulk of stool. So if there is a less of the fiber in your diet, that end up with the constipation. Next is dehydration, that is a low water intake can also result in the constipation. And the last is drugs, that is medicine. Even the iron tablet, which is mandatory during pregnancy, can also lead to the constipation. So these are the causes of the constipation. Next is prevention, how we can prevent constipation during pregnancy or the conservative mode of treatment. First thing is a regular exercise and yoga advised by the doctor. So you cannot do any exercise during pregnancy because that you can face a consequences of doing some exercise without an instruction of the doctor. So it's better to take the opinion of the doctor uh, of uh, of doing yoga and exercise during pregnancy. Next is high fiber diet is preventive for the constipation. Educate water intake and sitz bath. Sitz bath is basically a warm water and put into some Epsom salt into it and just sit for 25 minutes to 30 minutes in that warm water. So that gives a more relief in case of hemorrhoids and constipation. So that's about the prevention. Next is role of homeopathy. So homeopathy have the excellent role in case of constipation, in that you need to make in totality, in which you have to add a type of stool, that is hard or soft, character of the pain, excruciating pain, agonizing pain, etc. Next is bleeding or not with the stool, and last is the characteristic modalities which is seen in the patient. So that is requirement of the totality. So we'll discuss some medicines which is used in case of constipation. So our first medicine is plumbum. In plumbum, there is a constriction of the rectum. So plumbum is used for the most obstinate constipation. Character of the stool is blackish, continued, and there is an ineffectual urge. So basically they wants to evacuate, but there is an ineffectual urge to pass and stool. The feces are very difficult to evacuate because the stool is very hard, sometimes in a round pieces like a ship's dung, and stool are very tenacious ball in conglomerate masses. So there is an obstructed evacuation from the impaction of the feces. there's a painful retraction and constriction of the anus. So plumbum is known for the constriction of the rectum or the anus, and the stool is very hard, and there is a neuralgic pain which is seen in plumbum. The anus drawn up with the constriction, which leads to the prolapse ani or paralysis. So that's all about plumbum. Next is platina. In platina, there is an unsuccessful urging and dryness of the rectum. So there is a retard feces or the scanty evacuation, and with a lot of difficulty. So the stool is just adhered to the rectum like a soft clay. And in platina, the constipation is mostly seen in the travelers who are constantly changing food and water. Stool as if burnt. So there is an weakness which is feel in the abdomen and the sense of load in the rectum. So in platina, there is a stool, and stool is adhere to the rectum as if a soft clay is sticking, and traveler's constipation. And there is a characteristic concomitant, that is mental and physical symptoms alternate with each other. So that's about the platina. Next is sepia. In sepia, there is a pathogenesis, inactivity of the rectum. So constipation is because of the inactivity of the rectum. So all we know that sepia is known for the worn out constitution, worn out at the level of mind and body. So that's how we can relate. So there is an inactivity of the rectum which leads to the constipation. So in sepia, there is an ineffectual urge which is also seen in the plumbum, but in sepia there is an ineffectual urge or no urging for days together. They wants to evacuate only with the emission of the slime and the flatus. So basically stool is slimy and with the flatus. Slow inefficient evacuation like the ship's dung which is seen in the plumbum. There's a scanty evacuation with the lot of straining and tenesmus. Feces are too soft, difficult discharge even of the soft stool. So that is a characteristic of the sepia. Even in order to pass a soft stool, they have to work hard for it. And there is a great difficulty in discharging stool with steam to stick in the anus like in platina, and there is a ball like sensation in the rectum, difficult stool with the sensation of the weight in abdomen, and prolapse of ani. So that's about sepia. Next is asculus. Asculus have the sphere of action on the small intestine. Pathogenesis is engorged hemorrhoids with the characteristic backache. So the constipation is because of the venous stasis, varicose vein which is of purple color. There is a torpor and congestion of the liver, portal system with the constipation. So there is a soreness, burning, itching, raw feeling and fullness at the anus. The character of the pain is like a knife sawing backward and forward through anus. Character of the stool is hard, dry, passed with a much of difficulty and sensation of rigid hardness before the stool. Stool are very hard and black. So there is an characteristic backache followed by the hard stool. And the hemorrhoids are blind and painful, rarely bleeding. So that's the about the characteristic about the asculus. There is a hemorrhoids which is painful but less of bleeding, aggravated standing or walking, and there is an feeling of this rectum is filled with the small sticks, and there's a feeling of the fullness in the rectum. So asculus is for the constipation hemorrhoids which is of painful and not much bleeding, and stool is hard and black. Next is collinsonia. In collinsonia, there is an pelvic and portal congestion resulting hemorrhoids and constipation, especially in females. There is an pruritus in pregnancy with the piles. Collinsonia is known for the obstinate constipation with the hemorrhoids. Stool are very sluggish, hard, accompanied by the pain and flatulence. Character of the stool is hard, lumpy, knotty stool. The bowel is more act in the evening than in the morning. So the constipation is seen more in the evening and night, not in the morning. Piles with the constipation, bleeding or blind with the protruding. So in asculus there is an hemorrhoids which is not much of bleeding and painful, but in collinsonia hemorrhoids are painful with much of bleeding. So that's a differentiation factor between collinsonia and asculus. So in collinsonia also there is a feeling of stick or the gravel or sand in the rectum, which is mostly in the evening and night, better in the morning. There is an alternate constipation and diarrhea with a great flatulence. Painful bleeding pile associated with prolapse of ani. So that's about collinsonia. So these are the medicine which are mostly used in case of constipation during pregnancy. Thank you.